motherfuckers, we back.
Back at it again.
This is the 2 Cents You Call It podcast. I am your host, X, and I'm here with my annoying brother, Dub. What's happening?
What's
Dub?
happening out there, y'all? It's good to be back, man. We are here for episode number 13.
Yes, we are.
After, a little 3-week break, I guess.
If you want to call it that, yeah. We had a forced vacation.
Yeah,
too.
We did have a forced vacation. It's been 3 weeks since we got to y'all. Speaking of which, I want to say shout out to everybody that fuck with us and everybody that's been following us, and looking forward to the episodes, because we definitely did get, a few people to reach out to us and say, hey, we ain't got no episode. What's going on? What the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah, man. Well, I ain't had that much on my end and stuff.
I told people that you David Ruffin my ass. You said wasn't nobody coming to see Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You straight temptation doubt on my ass.
Nah, man. It was a lot going on. So last episode we recorded, it was episode 12. We were over at Bernie's and stuff. It was a good episode. We had a lot of good feedback, and
then
you were supposed to go on a you did go on vacation.
I did.
Where did you go?
That was the first one. So that weekend I went to New York.
New York. It was New York that
weekend. I was in New York that weekend, which was great. Had a good time. It's my first time in New York. So
how'd you enjoy that, man?
I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely did. I like visiting new places. I like getting to new places that I haven't seen before.
Uh-huh.
So it was good to get up that far northeast. I've been in the DMV area, but I've never been up to like Jersey and New York.
Yeah, that's as far as I've been is DMV.
Yeah, so it was good to get up there and see that part of the country. Yeah. I got to see Times Square and the New York Times building and do all the touristy shit. So that was cool, man. It was a good time.
Glad you enjoyed yourself. Week after that,
I went to Atlanta, which I've been to.
See, so we did. So it wasn't just all me.
No, it was because we were still gonna record before I left.
No, we couldn't because I had to go to I had something to do on Wednesday.
Oh,
that's why we couldn't record that week.
Well, we wasn't gonna record that week anyway.
Well, yeah, eventually we were gonna record that week. But yeah, so Atlanta. How was Atlanta?
It was cool. I've been to Atlanta many times. So it wasn't like something that was new. It was just to get out and kick it. It was cool. Good food. Man, think about Atlanta though. They be taxing, man. Like.
Hey, it's like Hollywood, man.
Yeah, but man, you can tell. Like how black establishment. When you go to black establishments, they be charging you
they
50
run
cents extra.
They run that shit
for
up.
The sauce and shit. Yeah. Nah, I'm talking about parking.
I saw something about that. Like Candy Burris. Somebody just posted something on Facebook about how she was charged. I think it was like $2 for ice. Yeah, man. Like that'd be the type of shit that happened in Atlanta. Like. I'm like, man, this some like I think I went to brunch one day and parking was like fucking $25. Yeah.
And I was like, and
what's probably on par with Dallas?
Nah.
For like valet.
For valet, but we talking about a regular ass like this one
like
downtown.
Self parking.
Yeah, this one downtown or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
$5 all day.
Yeah.
Type. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so that was partial that week. So the other part of the week, I had that shit.
You got that shit.
I got
man.
that shit, man.
Got that cocoa.
Just running around like I think I just got too lax.
Yeah.
Just running around doing stuff, fraternity life.
Yeah.
Did some stuff at UT Dallas.
Visiting people.
Going to see people perform and stuff like that. And
yeah.
Cheering them on and stuff like that. And somewhere along the way, I caught that shit.
The crazy thing is, though, like, I was thinking about that shit. I was like, man, had I been here, I literally would have been
probably in the same
every
places.
one of those events. Yeah, every single one of those events, I'd have been there
and stuff. So yeah, I got that. Luckily, I went to go get tested again today, and they said I'm negative.
Yeah.
So, let me not say that on air because I still gotta use it as an excuse for people trying to come give me this shit. I can't. Yeah, I got the cocoa.
Nah, but I'm definitely fucking glad that you did test negative, or I wouldn't be over here.
Your ass still would have been over here.
Man,
you are the non-most COVID watching motherfucker that I know.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to catch that shit.
Ain't nobody trying. I wasn't trying to catch that shit, but I got that shit.
Man, so let's talk about it. How was that experience? I know. Well, first of all, you are like the worst motherfucker to try to check on when some shit go down because you are fucking trash.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm just like my mama. We have similarities in a lot of ways, and one of the similarities, excuse me, I've been drinking. One of the similarities that we have is that I do not like to be a burden on anybody else. So I like to suffer in silence,
and I get that.
So I would try to keep that shit to myself for the longest. But I just couldn't with you because you was like every fucking 2 minutes sending me a text message about some other shit, and I was like, you know what, I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, Lena and Drea.
Yeah, because we was gonna fucking fight had you not fucking told me that you. What type of shit is that? Like
and stuff, but you know what I'm saying. I just don't like people worrying about me and stuff. I understand that people have stuff going on in their life, and I was like, okay, I'm not dying, so I don't want to stress anybody. I didn't even tell my mama until probably like a week ago.
But we didn't know that you wasn't dying at that point. Like
that's true.
Like,
but let me die in peace.
Who the fuck?
Y'all motherfuckers. Well, no, I ain't gonna say y'all. Walt is a motherfucker that would not let me die in peace.
Why? Yeah, who the fuck about to let you? That's first of all.
If I wanted to die in peace, he wouldn't let me.
Yeah. Why the fuck would I? Who the fuck would let you die in peace?
Maybe I just want to die in peace, man.
No.
Let me just do that. Okay, so while I'm here, speaking of,
before we go any further,
okay,
because we didn't do housekeeping rules. It's been a while since we've been on the show.
Gotta get back in the groove of things.
What's in your cup, brother?
Today, I am. Since this is a black business, so I will give it a shout out. This is Tycoon Cognac. This is actually E40's cognac. I looked it up. I saw the bottle in the store today. I was going to get another bottle, but then I saw this and I looked it up, and they said it was E40's cognac. So Tycoon Cognac VSOP. So I'm going to do a French Connection. I got a orange liqueur, Blue Label and stuff. I'm not going to give them a shout out just in case they want to come back sometime later and give us a good sponsorship. So I'm going to do a French Connection with that today. Not doing the Swiss on Neuf and stuff. This is an orange liqueur instead of the honey liqueur. So that's what I'm drinking on today. How about you, man?
That's what's up. I took it a little different route. There is a whiskey that we have been drinking a while. They make a brand. They make the pecan praline one that we have been drinking on. And so
that's the same one.
Yeah. That's the same brand. And so
is it?
Yeah, it is. It was literally right next to the pecan praline.
Oh, okay. I just picked some shit up.
Yeah, no.
So let me tell you something. I be all over the place in the liquor store, and I just be trying shit.
Yeah, so it's the same brand. This time I got their apple whiskey, and straight up mixed it with the ginger ale again. It's a good mix, man. It's really good.
You don't like cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
And the cinnamon.
You don't like cinnamon?
I don't necessarily. I'm not a big fan of cinnamon, but if it's a hint, then I
okay, you probably don't like it. I was gonna say try to get some cinnamon liqueur, or maybe even a cinnamon. Well, you don't even like Fireball, right?
Yeah, I'm out on that.
I was gonna say try to get like a apple cider apple pie type deal going on.
Maybe in the future. might hit that up. But
Show taste buds, brother.
That's what I'm drinking tonight. But let's jump back into the cocoa.
Cocoa. So yeah, I had that cocoa. Luckily, it almost took me out. I wasn't gonna say it almost took me out. But I was down. I was down bad over here and stuff. So I mean, it was a rough couple of weeks and stuff. So the symptoms started kicking in probably about 2 Sundays ago. I went to go see Nurse Bay on her way out. And then I was like, you know what, I just don't feel good. So I went home. I got some fish, got home, and then my eyes started hurting.
Okay.
So I couldn't. At first, I thought it was just a regular headache.
Yeah.
But then I found out it was attached to my eyes, so I couldn't look left, I couldn't look right. So that following Monday, I went to go get tested. That stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you got it. I was like, shit, I already knew that.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucked up over here. I'm having chills, getting hot and stuff like that. My eating was terrible. I didn't want to eat anything. So eventually I started eating. I started getting back on my vitamins and stuff.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you and Nurse Bay, y'all was harassing my ass the entire time.
Yeah, making your ass is terrible.
Making sure that I did all the stuff that I needed to do. That same week, I had actually applied. Well, probably about a week before that, I had applied for a position and stuff, and I had talked to my director and everything like that, and they had me on the short list. It was down to 2 candidates, me and another young lady that worked with me, and stuff. So one of those Wednesdays, I think it was like a Wednesday, they called me. It's like, yeah, we're gonna go with her. She's just got a little bit more. She's been working less than me and stuff like that, but they just said she had more experience and stuff in her portfolio. So I was a little pissed off about it for like 2 days, but after that I was like, yeah, it's probably not right for me because I don't necessarily know if I want to be here.
Yeah, I still would have been mad.
Well, no, I was still mad and stuff like that. And then unfortunately, that same day, my mom ended up calling me and stuff, and she was telling me that my mama, that's my grandma. Technically, she's my step grandmother.
Okay.
But in my family, we don't really do all the steps and halves and all that stuff. So she's my grandma. I've known her all my life. And she told me that she had blood clots in her lungs and stuff. So she was in the hospital, and she was just telling me everything was going on. So she was kind of sad and stuff like that. And she was just telling me what the doctor was saying and some of the options it had. My grandpa, he was on the don't put her on a respirator or anything like that. So because if it's time to go, then she needs to go and stuff like that. Because it had been like off and on and stuff like that. So I've been kind of grieving for, I probably say about like a year or two. She's been in and out the hospital just with various things and stuff like that. But they said she was doing well, and then probably when was this? I'd probably say Monday. Was it Monday? Nah, Wednesday. Wednesday, my mom called me and stuff. So I thought that I was getting a call when she originally called me, telling me about the blood clots, but she said she was doing better. So Wednesday, she told me that they were moving her. Well, another day they told me that she was doing better and stuff like that. And then Wednesday she called and she said that they were moving her to Comfort Care. So basically they were just saying, her CO2 levels would get to a certain level and stuff like that, and eventually she would pass away and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they were just gonna try to make her comfortable and stuff like that. Today, unfortunately, my mom called me probably about, it was like 10 o'clock and stuff. So this was the call. And she let me know that my grandma had passed. And stuff like that. So
definitely sorry to hear that, brother.
But she was just asking, like, she was crying and stuff like that, and she was asking me how I was doing. And like I said, I had already been grieving for probably about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Because she had Alzheimer's and stuff, but she was sick and stuff like that. And the main reason why I was grieving was because and I actually called my ex. I think it was like 2 Christmases ago and stuff, because I just felt bad because I have a hard time with seeing people in the hospital. Ever since my Uncle Aaron passed, when I was probably about 13 and stuff, I just do not want to go to hospitals.
Yeah.
If they're sick and stuff like that, I don't want to see them. Just because I just feel like it's bad luck. You know, I went to see my grandma. Last time I saw her, she said what she had to say to me and everything like that. So I just felt like for the longest time I felt like a bad grandson, because I didn't want to see her, and I felt like I was being selfish because it was hurting me. But at the same time, what if it's one of those days that she does remember me and she wanted to see me, and stuff like that. So eventually I got over there, and I tried to see them as much as possible. I tried to get that work-life balance. Even with my relationship, I kind of learned that with Sunflower. That I was just like always working. And I would never get off. Now, fortunately but unfortunately, we had this pandemic where I can work from home. So if I need to go somewhere, then I can kind of, if long as I have a good internet connection, I can kind of work on the road and stuff like that. But she taught me that like I wasn't as active in my relationship as I should have been, because in my line of work, it's like it's a constant turnover. So like as soon as I'm done with one cycle, I got to get ready for the next one. And stuff like that. So now it's just, you know, just comforting my family and my cousins and stuff. I haven't done the crying portion and stuff like that. I've had my moments where I felt like blah. Like I told you, like the other night when I had made my post and stuff, and I was just like, and stuff. It's just those rainy days and stuff like that. But I was like, I don't, you know, because I don't want to be selfish enough to say like I want you to stay here, but you've been suffering for so long.
Right.
So it's you know, it's kind of, man, and stuff. I know you've dealt with losing your grandfather, and your uncle and stuff like that, because it's your grandfather's dog chain, that you wear.
Definitely, and even with my grandmother, like I do definitely understand that part, because you know my grandmother passed from Alzheimer's, and I think I told that story on a couple of episodes earlier when we first started, about how I was at school, you know, I was in college, and literally when she was about to pass, like, you know, we got the phone call. I think I was either in midterm. No, I was in finals. And so I had to, you know, stay at school until I finished my finals. And so I finally finished my finals, and my grandmother had kept asking for me. And I think it was because, I mean, obviously she had Alzheimer's, but I think she always remembered me because I'm named after my grandfather, which was her husband. And so, literally, you know, she actually kind of, well, I you know, a lot of us think she actually kind of waited until I got back home, because it was me and my older cousin, we both were on the road. And so I got back home, was able to go see her, and then he got back home the same night and was able to go see her, and she literally passed the next morning. And so, you know, I can definitely feel what you were saying, like as far as the grieving, you know, you try to grieve beforehand because you know it's coming. But it's never easy. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't prepare you for it.
It doesn't. Like especially when you have somebody that is close to you, somebody that, you know, pretty much raised you, or you know, you've seen them throughout your life, and they were a big part of your life. It never gets easy. Like, it's never easy. So even trying to prepare for it, man, you can know all day that it's coming. Right?
Yeah.
But until it happens,
it has to happen. You don't know how you're gonna.
Yeah, man, and it's different being there.
Like, yeah, grief is funny. I don't even remember how many stages of grief there is, but they don't necessarily come in order.
Yeah,
and stuff. Because I think I had my acceptance early. I haven't had my anger yet.
Yeah.
I've had the sadness and stuff, and I probably have another episode of sadness and stuff like that later on and stuff. Like I was telling you, it's like man, if I just break down on the podcast, because I've had an emotional week.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly why I've had an emotional week, but me dealing with depression and stuff like that. It's a mixture of missing ex-girlfriends and
you got to think about it though. It's been a lot. You've had a lot going on this whole week. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you are completely you were getting at the end recovery of COVID, on top of everything that was going on with your grandmother, and then you've been disconnected from your family and everybody because of COVID. So yeah. I mean, it was a lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm already disconnected from my family anyway. Not to say that in a bad way. It's just my personality. I'm very loner-ish.
Yeah, but I think it changes when it's it's by choice versus you're forced by force. To do it.
Yeah. I definitely understand that.
You were definitely forced into isolation. For a whole 14 days. You know what I'm saying? We had gotten into a habit, and I think I was telling you that too. I had texted you, I was having show withdrawals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got into a habit of recording the show every fucking Friday.
Every Friday.
And
someone just got snatched away.
Yeah, and I think it, like I was saying on an earlier show, this show for us, I think, became therapy.
Yeah.
For both of us, you know what I'm saying? It was I think we both have that kind of character trait to where, we don't talk about a lot of shit. We don't like you said, you like to suffer in silence. And I don't think it's necessarily suffering. I think it's just the fact that everybody got a lot of shit going on, and you try not to be a burden on people.
Yeah, and so, I think that's really what it is.
Yeah, and so you just don't try to say anything, but at the same time, it's not like life doesn't stop,
Yeah.
So, for us, this show had kind of become therapy. It was our way of, just getting shit out for the week, and
yeah,
we had to stop that shit,
Yeah. So, I don't even want to be a downer the entire time. So, I just want to say I want to dedicate this show to Alma. No, I'm not going to go.
I was about to say, I'm about to snatch your mic if you dedicate this to
I'm going to dedicate this show to Alma Mae Scott. I'm going to continue to be the happy person that you like to see. Every time that you saw me, I'm still that big old fat retarded joker that you call me and stuff like that. And to my cousins and my aunts and my uncles and stuff, I know y'all are going through and stuff. I'm here with y'all. I'm praying with y'all. I'm here to be that rock for y'all when y'all need me. And I love all of y'all and stuff. I don't get to see y'all as much as we all want to see. But hopefully I'll see y'all soon in the future. To my grandpa, Leon, I love you. He's my last grandparent left and stuff. Unfortunately, I've lost all of the rest of my grandparents and stuff, but I love you. I understand the decisions that you had to make, and I admire you for those. And you still are a true inspiration to all of us. Keep living, keep striving, and I'm going to enjoy every second that I have with you left. So, to my family, I love y'all and stuff. So now I just want to kind of pick up the end of the show, and then also I want to dedicate this show to Sunflower. But anyway,
you're so childish. But nah, that's what's up, man. Definitely cherish those times, bro, because all of my grandparents are gone. I didn't even meet my father's parents, but my mother's parents, they were with me until 04 and
Okay.
2012. So,
Okay.
you know, we had some great times. I got great memories of them.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, my uncles and stuff. I got great memories of them. So, yeah, man, just cherish that time, bro. And I think that goes back to you having that cocoa, cause you know, I know that you got a lot of calls and texts from my phone.
You
Cause
did.
I was like, if this motherfucker,
If he
First
checks
of all-
out on me,
First of all, I said, if this motherfucker dies on me,
I'll
I'll
kill you.
motherfucking kill your ass.
Yeah, that Ike Turner on my ass.
Like I'm not even bullshitting. If you had a fucking kick the can on my ass, I was gonna get your ass in the afterlife. Because
Let me tell you, I had moments where I was scared, but I was like, no, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay and stuff like that. Cause you know, I got asthma, I got high blood pressure and everything like that and stuff. So I was like all over the fucking place and stuff. But you dropped some stuff off. I had other people that was just giving me advice to get through it and stuff like that. So it's like, no, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. And I definitely appreciate you, brother, and stuff like that. I gave you a hard time because at the moment in time I was just trying to fucking sleep.
yeah,
It was times where I was on shift trying to be fucking super employee, and I would do 20 minutes of work and I'd be like, you know what, I gotta lay down right
yeah,
now.
I just ain't got
And
the
stuff
energy
like
for
this
it.
stuff, man. I'm still trying to catch up from shit that I kind of got behind on and stuff like that. But I definitely appreciate you, brother, checking on me, man. You are a true brother. I thank you for that. Let me just say, I got other brothers out there too that that I appreciate. Let me tell you this funny story. So, I had these two guys that I grew up with in high school and stuff. I consider them my brothers as well. I got one that's called Max, and I got one that's called Chase, but we call him Dub.
Yeah.
So, Dub, he watches the show and stuff. He's a fan and stuff. He's one of the ones that's like, y'all need to get video and stuff, man, because because y'all are just funny as shit. He just want to see like the actual expressions on our face, like a lot of people do. So, Dub, the original, I call him original Dub because you're Dub too. It's at the galaxy
Yeah,
for what I met.
Even though we always forget that shit.
Yeah. So he like, he was like, you just a fucking weirdo, bro. Like, you with a hand and you got another fat nigga that you call Dub and shit like that. So I was like, bro, nah, it's not even like that and stuff, man. But let me just like, I'm proud of y'all, Dub and Max, man. They both fathers now.
Yeah.
I'm proud of y'all, man. Regardless as long as we grow up and we have different families and stuff like that, man, y'all still my brothers and stuff like that. And to this Dub right here, you still my brother and stuff like that. All three of y'all will be in my wedding, my imaginary wedding.
Yeah, we gotta get them on the show soon.
If ever I do get married, you know, shout out to Sunflower
You
Nurse
childish.
and Nurse Way.
You,
Yeah.
you can't shout out to both at one time.
Why can't I? That stuff. I just want to thank both of y'all. Well, you know what I'm saying? You can thank somebody for being there in the past and then somebody being there in the present.
This, okay.
Anyway, that stuff, man. We back, y'all.
We back.
We pod and stuff. We didn't even write no docket.
We didn't.
Because
We
Dub
didn't.
said we don't need ones because we can.
Nah,
We
well,
can get through
I
a
didn't
whole
feel
show.
like I didn't feel like we needed a docket tonight because we coming out for 3 weeks because I'm still not done with the cocoa. We gonna circle back.
I don't know why you keep going back to this
Cause
cocoa.
the people need to know how did you feel? Like what was you going through? But
Ugh.
I felt like we didn't need a docket because we've been gone for 3 weeks. We gotta catch the people up on everything that was going down.
The docket is not for me to keep talking. The docket is for me to stay on topic.
Well, we didn't need a topic because we got 3 weeks of shit.
Because I'll be off talking about some bullshit
But well,
and stuff. I end up talking about my damn. I got some hard ass water in my apartments, man.
like
Hard.
metals.
Yeah, stuff like that. Because I had like rusty. My toilet be rusty as fuck if I don't put like bleach in that shit. I was like, I promise it ain't shit stains. I promise it ain't. I don't.
Oh my god!
Don't do that and stuff, man. So just now I just put like 3 of the Mr. Bubble stickums around the rim. Trying to
You're so fucking stupid, man.
make it do like that. Because I don't like putting the bleach tabs in there because it smells like bleach. And bleach is just like a fucking, just a strong ass
shit,
smell. I don't like putting the blue tabs in there because, you know, not everybody's comfortable with blue water splashing on their booty hole.
Oh my God.
So I'm trying to do, like, okay, maybe I do the Mr. Bubbles and then it'll help. But I might just have to go back to the bleach and then just kind of put like a
scent in
in a tub or something like that.
Yeah, no. So let's revisit the cocoa though. How did you
keep coming back?
Yeah, I'm coming back to it. How did you feel? Like what? So because everybody, you know, when people,
everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody gets it. So what were your symptoms?
Okay, like I said, like my eyes fucking hurt every time I looked and stuff, and that was causing a headache. I had chills. I was sweating out my sheets.
Okay.
For a while, my blood pressure went up, but then it dropped
drastically.
Yeah, so I was like, it was maybe like 80 over, I wouldn't even say 80, maybe like 90 over like 60.
The top number was 90?
Like the top number was 90. Yeah. And stuff. And they say that's supposed to be like healthy.
Nah, healthy is like 130 over 80.
I want to say 130.
Yeah, healthy. The 130 range. I literally just went to the doctor this week. He was like the healthy range is like 130 over 80. Like if you
come in and say, I think that's like pre-hypertension.
Nah. He was like, if you in the 130 range or if you in the 75 to 80 range, then you're good.
Okay. Well, maybe I said it wrong. Maybe I was like 120.
Yeah, you might have been like 120.
120. I had, the numbers were good, but it was like the lowest of the good.
Yeah.
And I have high blood pressure. And I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, your shit was low.
It was low. I was like, I don't know if this is
good or not.
And stuff. And I wasn't even taking my blood pressure medication at that time. So it's like, okay, I'm stop taking my blood pressure because I don't want to fucking drop below.
You know, that honestly could have been because you wasn't eating a lot. Like you had trouble eating, and then you were sleeping a lot as well. So that will also drop your shit. So that could have been it.
It might have been all that and stuff. My shit probably be high as fucking giraffe pussy now. Because guys, damn, I've been trying to eat everything and stuff, trying to just get my strength back.
You came out this bitch looking like a little
Bill. Tell you, man,
big head, little body.
I went into COVID like 230, 225 range. I was 217 was the lowest I got and stuff. But I think about like I'm back up to like 220 now and stuff like that. But you can definitely tell, especially around my neck and somebody got kidnapped.
Yeah, that's that Amber Alert going off.
It's another one. It was a black boy. Last night. It was like a couple months old. Now it's a 12-year-old now. I hope I hope they find him and stuff like that. But yeah, especially like my neck and shoulders and chest area and stuff like that. I was getting real small.
Wait, let's actually dive into that real quick. Do anybody be looking for Amber? Is anybody listening to Amber? These Amber Alerts be coming through, and I just be like, I ignore the fuck out them hoes.
I read them and stuff and be like, damn, that's fucked up. But I really, what are the chances of me actually?
Exactly, and that's why I be looking at it like who the fuck? I mean, I just want to know, do they help? I'm not saying
they probably do. But you just have to be in the area of what a person is missing. Like, I'm probably not gonna be able to help in Amarillo.
Yeah,
and it takes like 2 days to drive across Texas.
Yeah. Well, nah, not 2 days. 13 hours.
13 hours.
Yeah, from east
depending on how you drive.
Yeah,
you need to take a break and stuff like that. So it's a long time.
Yeah, I don't know if Amber helping or not, but
gotta put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Amber Alerts and the gray alerts and the blue alerts now. Even though everybody didn't know what a blue alert was until recently. That's when the cop gets shot.
Oh yeah, I had no clue what that was, and I work for the city, which is terrible. but yeah, I had no clue. But yeah, going back.
But yeah, those were my main. I didn't lose any smell. I didn't lose any taste and stuff like that. But I did say, some of the food that I was eating, I think I have like a real sensitivity to salt now.
Okay.
And stuff, because a lot of stuff that's semi-salty is like super salty now.
Yeah.
But then again, it might just be motherfuckers just putting a ton of salt on this shit.
Yeah, because I mean, we had Wingstop on the live.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad though. So.
And Wingstop is usually salty as shit.
So I think it was just the restaurants that I was going to. They was like.
Yeah.
And stuff. But I also didn't eat the whole thing. I fucking 6 of 8 wings. No, 4 of 6 wings. And 2 fries.
It's only eating like a schoolgirl.
Yeah, you know, so I'm watching my figure and stuff.
Nah, you need to be watching the house go back. Cause your ass is looking like...
I don't want to go back.
You and so looking like 50 Cent for the movie. Big head, little body ass boy.
Man, I sent that to the group and stuff. I was like, alright, this is me. Like 1 week ago. 3 days ago. This is today. And next week I'm going to look like 50 Cent.
Start roasting your ass.
And then 2 days later, I posted a picture of Lil Bill. It's like, this is what the fuck I look like now, because my head is looking gargantuous.
Start roasting your ass. Nah, but all in all jokes aside, bro, I'm glad that it didn't. So, and I don't know if you want to say this on the show, but did it change your mind? Because I know we had been talking about COVID and the vaccination and all of that.
So I told you I was already on the fence anyway,
right,
and stuff, and I was thinking about setting up an appointment, and literally like the next fucking day, I caught that shit, and stuff like that. But let me tell you this: if you are a sex addict, catch COVID, because not once did I think about sex. I don't even think I got hard during COVID. And I was like, oh my God, I hope this shit don't cause ED.
Permanent.
Because, oh my God.
Oh.
But it makes you skinnier. It makes your thighs slimmer. So, like I put on the other day, I got to go set up a new photo shoot and stuff.
Do what you want with that.
It'd be like, I ain't got these big ass thighs no more, so you know what I'm saying? Make a little things a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? That information.
Yeah, no, but all jokes aside though, I'm definitely glad that you got through it, brother. I'm glad that everything worked out in your favor as I felt like it would. I think I still feel like to each his own, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm still not saying that, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you got through it. Your body, your immune system did what it was supposed to do.
Burly.
You weren't hospitalized. You still here with us. So, I thank God for that. I'm thankful that everything did work out and it wasn't as severe as we know a lot of cases have been. So definitely glad about that part, bro. And I'm glad to be recording again, man.
It's kind of weird. I ain't gonna say it's weird, but you know what I'm saying, we're just trying to get back into
the swing.
The swing of everything, and it's trying to find our groove.
Yeah. I mean, usually we hitting the people with, different topics, and we flowing through a docket. But I just felt like this show was basically us getting back.
Getting back. Speaking of getting back, let me send a shout out to Sunflower.
Bye.
Congratulations on all your success with your makeup and stuff. I hope you still doing it, because now I'm blocked from everything and stuff.
Clearly, you don't even know if this is catching their ears.
I don't and stuff. Maybe I should talk shit about my family again. Yeah. But and shout out to Nurse Bay, man. I appreciate you, man. You did a lot. Thanks for being available today. It was definitely it was a pretty rough day today and stuff. Except I didn't want to tell why, because we needed to have subjects to talk about on the podcast. But then I ended up telling you anyway when you first came in.
Yeah, because your ass, let me tell you, I'll be telling y'all, man. Me and X gonna fucking fight, and this gonna be the reason that the podcast fucking ends because this motherfucker.
We'll just have 2 podcasts. And we'll just post it on the same page. We got 2 episodes a week.
We go do our own individual episodes.
One cent. One cent you call it, and then 1 cent you call us again. 1 cent you call it lights, and 1 cent you call it dark.
No, but yeah, on the cool though, it's good to be back. Like I said, I feel like this is therapy for us.
Let me tell you, it is therapy because Walden got comfortable and kicked the shoes off and everything.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, man.
I'm in this house.
It's all, and I appreciate you, my brother, for just sitting in my cocoa-ness.
Going back to it, y'all. If I catch that cocoa after this episode, after we post this episode on Sunday,
I'll give you everything I got left over. I got a couple cans of soup in there. I got you. I got some vitamins and everything.
If we out for another 2 weeks, just know that I caught that cocoa from X Spot.
We ain't gonna be out 2 weeks because I'm just gonna record without Walt. We're like, all right, motherfucker.
Okay, that's what we doing.
All right, I'm gonna bring guests,
oh, okay.
the guest host on and stuff. It's his fault that we don't have guest hosts on here and stuff. Speaking of hosts, shout out to Kalani.
Oh yeah. For all of those, so we have a good friend. She went out and hiked the Pacific Crest Trail.
Hands Across America.
Yes. And she just she she did quite a bit of hiking, quite a bit of trailing. Her YouTube channel is Outside with Lonnie Shots, LANA.
Okay.
SHATZ. I think I got that right. Yeah, definitely go follow, like, subscribe, watch her videos. They are very amazing. It's one of those things, and I was talking to her. She's back now, and it's one of those things that I was telling her, like, I'm proud of her for doing. Mm-hmm. Because it's one of those things, and we talk about this all the time because we do this shit, but it's one of those things that quote unquote is this ain't shit black people do. Yeah. And I even said it, you know what I'm saying, because I'm like, I'm not about to hike no whole multiple state trail.
Yeah.
But she got out there and did it, man, and the videos were amazing. And she was like completely real and raw in it. You know what I'm saying? Like the day she wasn't feeling that shit, she was like, "Hey, this is more than a notion." But she did have a good time out there. She said it was very peaceful, and that goes back to just, man, we can do anything that we put our mind to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that.
Like no man ruin your face.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get that tag. But yeah, she went out there, man. Did what she set out to do. Had a great time doing it. Posted some great content, and it just, I felt like you going back to when we started this page, like she started doing that right before we started.
Yeah.
Recording, and it was. You never know who you inspire, right? Yeah. Just do you and do the best that you can at what you do, because when she started her page, she was fresh out the gate, had no idea about blogging or vlogging, and she hit the ground running.
She surprised me because I reached out to her and stuff, and I was like, "Hey, I want you to do this podcast with us." Yeah. And next thing I knew, I looked up and she was
Hands Across America,
fucking Wyoming and shit and stuff. But no, definitely congratulations with you, and congratulations on everything else in your life. Yes. I don't know if you want that out there, but congratulations.
Yeah, she'll be on the podcast soon enough, and another guest that we congratulating will be on the podcast soon enough. But yeah. It going back to it, it's just you never know, who you inspire or who your content will reach. You know what I'm saying? That's when she started doing that was the same time you was just like, hey, let's put this shit together. And I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's stopping us? And let's go back to the conversation we had a couple of weeks ago. You know, whether 3 million people see it or 30 people see it. At the end of the day, if our content reaches somebody and it helps them get through what they going through, helps them get through that day, puts a smile on their face, like makes them laugh, that's all, you know, that's really the reward. You know what I'm saying? If you could help anybody just kind of get through life, you know what I'm saying, at a time in need or the time, you know, that they dealing with something, just make them laugh, hey, I'm with it, man. I feel like that's a win. So I think when we start looking at, you know, the subscribers and the comments and all of that shit, I love them. I thank everybody for subscribing. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. But at the end of the day, you know, if we just reach 4 people, man, you know, I'm with it.
Let me tell you something, bro. If we reaching 4 people, I am not recording this shit anymore. I'm gonna tell you that. That's what I'm not gonna do. We can just kick it.
Yeah.
We can kick it on live with the 3 people who tune in.
Yeah, nah, but yeah, we speaking of which, we do have some good shit coming for y'all. One of the episodes that we got coming up, we actually booked a studio for, which I'm excited about. That's coming up.
I completely forgot all about this shit.
You did. That's coming up in a couple of weeks. So we'll, you know, we'll get to see how it is on the studio sound when we don't have to set up or we don't have to edit. So, you know, we got that coming for y'all. I'm excited about that. We still setting up. You know, we still trying to get the video content out. Trying to get a space that we feel comfortable in recording in, and we feel comfortable in letting y'all see. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's
we
just the main part. It's just
we just don't want, you know, like I said in the earlier.
We just don't want no janky shit.
Yeah, I said in the earlier episode, like, I don't want y'all seeing nobody kitchen. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to record and it just be you know, just some Cadillac records type shit.
If y'all was on the live today, y'all saw my background on my 4 pictures that hang on the wall.
The 4 and the white in the corner.
Yes, and the white wall and stuff, and my gray couch and stuff. It's not technically zebra.
Nah,
but
it's zebra ass.
Yeah, and stuff. I got this couch for the low, so you know.
Yeah, I realized that when
I be falling asleep on this motherfucker anyway. Like, man, this bitch is comfortable, but it's not made for heavier people.
But man, yeah, it's definitely not, because my fat ass is sinking.
All the way to hell. Sink. Get out.
But no, in the other 3 weeks, and the rest of the time in the 3 weeks, anything else been going
on? Not really, man. I've been seeing these fucking 4 walls, quarantine my damn self, and stuff. So you know, I ain't been doing too much. You went out of town a couple times and stuff like that.
And I was supposed to be in the fact that this episode is even happening. It's crazy because this episode wasn't supposed to happen. This was one that we didn't have on the schedule because...
No, we were supposed to record out of town.
No. Before all of that, I wasn't even supposed to be here. Like, I wasn't even supposed to be in...
that's right. You weren't... Yeah, you're right. I
was supposed to be in Hawaii, but...
But you don't take COVID serious. So.
No. That's not the case. It's just the fact that I personally do not want to subject myself to injection. So, you know.
You've already been injected, though.
Yeah, not by my choice, though.
It don't matter.
It do. Anywho, so I ended up having to push my Hawaii trip back. Which I'm not even mad about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that motherfucker's gonna push that bitch back regardless.
Nah, I really wasn't. Like,
he was procrastinating on his vacations and shit.
First of all, I did not. I was supposed to leave on Wednesday, and I did not even call to cancel the trip until Monday evening.
Shout out to her showing out for her main or
Who the fuck is that?
her side nigga. I ain't gonna say her name.
I mean, I can't see those.
This doesn't just say it's royalty.
Oh, okay. You childish. Yeah, but nah, I didn't even cancel the trip until
She done slimmed up.
Oh, I just seen it actually. Yeah, but I didn't even cancel the trip until
So you gonna miss this?
Monday evening.
Okay.
So yeah, you can't say that I was already planning on postponing that because I was ready to go. Like I had a friend that went 2 weeks ago, and then I had a couple of friends that was there last week, and it literally, if I had gone a week earlier, I'd have been able to go. You childish. Nah, but seriously, if I had gone a week earlier, I'd have been able to go. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. With certain decisions come certain consequences, and
it does.
You know, you gotta be ready to stand in that shit. Like you can't say, oh, I'm gonna stand for this, and then when certain things change that are not conducive to the decision that you made, then you change your mind. Nah, I'm gonna.
Speaking of changing my mind, send a shout out to
you.
Nah, let me stop bullshit.
You're so full of shit.
I'm definitely gonna make some phone calls tonight. That's all I know.
Don't make no bad decisions.
I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a bad decision.
Don't make a bad decision.
But
yeah, outside of that, we was supposed to book something else for this weekend, and then you was like, yeah, let me fully get over this.
Yeah, I just wanted to get another test to make sure that I wasn't putting y'all in danger.
Well, we weren't gonna leave until tomorrow.
But I still I didn't have a test.
But you just got tested today?
Today, just because I just happened to look up on the shit.
So what's the issue tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
We can still go. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Hey, well, that might be it. That might be the move. But
you might do that. We can go to Houston. I can go get some gumbo. Somebody told me they was making gumbo this weekend. I was like, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, free gumbo. But yeah.
I don't know if she gonna give you none.
Oh, well.
That's stuff I ain't saying. I don't know if she wants you to lick off pot of gumbo.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. People start making certain shit. You be like, gumbo, spaghetti, I'ma pass.
I'm good, you know what I'm saying? As long as you don't believe in it, you be alright.
Nah, but I believe in it. So
you believe in the red sauce?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that sauce.
Listeners, do you believe in the red sauce?
Yeah, look.
I don't know. They probably everybody don't even know about red sauce.
Yeah, not everybody. Yeah,
they ain't got the Louisiana ties.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you either got to be from Louisiana or have family from Louisiana to even know that story. But basically, don't eat no fucking spaghetti from Louisiana.
We can eat this shit. Just depends. You know what I'm saying? I done ate a lot of spaghetti.
Nah, I don't eat spaghetti.
Oh shit. My last 2 girlfriends, they made spaghetti. I think I watched one of them make one of them, and the other one I just let her do her. And that's why I've been having a rough week.
So you still fucked up behind it because you in here letting everybody make noodles and shit.
Lighting fucking 16 candles in this bitch and shit throughout the week.
And this hoe looking like a whole Catholic church. You got candles lit and shit.
It's the bit. I have turned into the candle guy though, man. I was looking online and stuff. Right now my favorite candle brand is
we not shouting nobody out. So don't we not shouting nobody out.
It's a manly.
I just told you we not shouting.
I ain't put the second word out there.
Okay.
Manly eye. This stuff. They sell them in Kroger's and stuff like that, but I was looking to see.
Kroger with no S.
That's what I said, right?
You said Kroger's.
I was like Kroger's and Vineyards, Albertsons and Walmarts.
And Sonics. Black folk.
They sell them in there stuff, but I was looking for excuse me, online on like Amazon and stuff like that to see if they had different sense and stuff, and they do. But I had to control myself. I was like, you know what? I just paid big portion of this credit card off.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't accrue no hospital bills and no shit, like medical bills and shit.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I wasn't gonna accrue those anyway. I was just gonna go out. Cause what I'm not gonna do is be over the fucking hospital that much money.
Yeah, we not
I was gonna drive myself. I was not taking no ambulance. Is that how you say it? Ambulance.
Ambulance.
Everybody, whoa, roll in ambulance car. Throw your hands up.
No, but yeah. So we are back. Like I said, this was episode number 13, and we just decided to kind of come on and kick it with everybody because we have not been here, for 3 weeks. So we kind of wanted to let
I need to get like a bald head oil. Okay, everyday oil. So
you just gonna interrupt?
Yes. What the fuck you talking about? My scalp is itching right now.
Yeah, but yeah, we just wanted to show everybody love, get another episode out there, say that we back. We appreciate everybody that was asking about us while we was gone. And we look at, just bringing more content to y'all. We definitely have some things coming up that we're excited about. Like I said, we got a studio session coming up.
Oh, okay.
You stupid. But yeah, man, other than that, brother, I'm glad to see you back. I'm glad to
don't you shortchange these people. If they want their hour, they gonna get their hour.
This is an hour.
It's not. It's 56 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay, well.
So if we gotta fucking do acapella shy for the next 4 minutes, we gonna do that shit. Matter of fact, I was listening to what's a dope song is Avant.
Avant.
I don't know how to fucking say.
Avant.
That's how you say it, right? Avant, right?
No, Avant.
Okay, well, one of the motherfuckers. I heard it both ways. 4 minutes.
Yeah, that is, that's
it's
a
dope song and stuff. It's not actually 4 minutes. I mean, the song is 4 minutes, but he doesn't sing for 4 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
He intros until probably about 30 seconds, and he's got like 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, so it's 4 minutes.
Well, with the intro,
yeah,
he's just giving me the next 4 minutes, but it's not the next 4 minutes.
Alright.
And stuff, man. I've been having a hard R&B week this week. You got a list off the top of your head?
I don't. Nope. Not the. Let me tell you, I was just happy to fucking record this week. That was it.
Okay, let me see. What is your favorite album of your high school years?
Favorite album of my favorite album of my high school years, and I think this was already on my top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, favorite album of my high school years would have been Confessions, Usher.
Okay. My favorite album of my high school years is I'm going to go with if I can do a double album, it's gonna be Love Below, Speaker Box.
Oh, okay.
But if it's just one album, then it's gonna be the Love Below.
Okay. Yeah.
If y'all don't know that, Love Below is Outkast, and it's Andre's album, and his Speaker Box was. You know what? Big Boy don't get a lot of credit for.
Let me tell you,
he's very underrated.
Lyrically, hey, motherfucker slaps.
Yeah.
Like lyrically, I'm talking about top 10 for me.
Okay.
Nah, not top 5.
I can. I'm trying to see where you're going.
But lyrically, I would have to give Big Boy top 10. Like
he's up. Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, man. People don't give him.
He just get overshadowed. He gets overshadowed by Andre and everything else that he does.
Yeah. I think so because even man, I like the way you move. That
yeah.
His verses on that smacked. His verse on the International Players album, and it gets overshadowed by Dre's, but
it does.
But he had a badass like.
I think it's because it's the last verse. Let me see.
But
how are you ranking international players versus?
All right, so I'm gonna go Dre.
Okay.
Then Big Boy.
Okay.
Then Pimp C. Then Bun.
Bumby.
And that's not saying that the rest of them weren't fucking fire, because I feel like all four verses
were
fucking fire. But no, I have to take that back. Actually, I'm gonna rank Dre, then Big Boy, then Bun, then Pimp C.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a hard one. I'm gonna go Dre. I'm gonna go Big Boy.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Pimp C then Bun.
Let me tell you,
I don't think you could go wrong with
all four verses. All four verses smack. Now, Dre's is iconic. Like, and I think
everybody knows Dre's verse.
Well, I honestly think that was a song layout is the reason that Dre's is more iconic, because nothing else was going on. He was literally pretty much a cappella over background vocals.
Yeah.
So, I think that adds to why Dre's is so iconic.
Yeah.
But I CC'd every girl that I CC'd
around town.
Bro, come on now.
He had this shit, and then Big Boy, his verse was
cause he paying $20K a day. That bitch is eating
good.
Hey, like, come on now. All of them had punchlines.
The only thing that puts I think the only thing that puts Pimp C over Bun B for me is because Pimp C comes in on that beat drop right after Dre.
And that's what I think. But then Bun comes in on the trap drums.
He does.
So I mean, yeah. So
my bitch a choosy, never fuck without a rub.
Yeah.
That man.
I wish we had video for what we just did.
We was both doing the same shit.
We was literally in this how turned up. No, but yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I think all four verses slapped. I'm gonna play that bitch when we stop recording.
Alright, so y'all give us y'all's album of your high school years.
Yeah, top album. And some
then,
of y'all gonna age yourselves.
Y'all are gonna be like, ready or not, after 7. God damn. Yeah. And then rank your verses on the Internationals Players Anthem.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
But yeah, man, this has been episode number 13.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th of the 2 Cent You Call This podcast.
No, that's not. That was out of limits.
Yeah, you fucked that shit up.
Jason is.
No, this shit ain't gonna work. But yeah,
that's Jason.
You know, yeah, you know how we get down. You can agree with us. You can disagree with us. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Father, fuck you.
But at the end of the day, this is, our 2 cents on it. We appreciate everybody for coming back with us. We back at it again, and we look for creating much more content. Thank y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah, man.
We'll see y'all on the next show.
All right.